Sri Ramakrishna Dev. Of course, we all are familiar with his name. Yes, I said familiar with because it really is a question how many of us actually know Sri Ramakrishna Dev, a personality to whose philosophy and wisdom even Vidyasagar Mahasaya surrendered. Even giants like Bankim Chandra Chatterjee could not match him in words and knowledge. Well, do you know, despite having no formal education or knowledge, this great man was so blessed by Goddess Kali that he had knowledge comparable to those who were the fathers of various subjects. The reason I can say this is that the topic I will talk about today is Sri Ramakrishna Dev was a psychologist too. Let's dive into a phenomenal story we get to know from the stories of the life of Sri Thakur Ramakrishna Dev. Please do advise us what kind of videos do you want to watch. Haran Mondal was the cowherd of Dakshineshwar. He was severely addicted to marijuana. He used to smoke while working by Alambazar Canal. Haran, in the state of unconsciousness, was often brought to the temple by the temple gatekeepers. He was once fired by the cashier for this bad habit. His wife fell at Bhandari Babu's feet and cried. At the request of Bhandari Babu, he was forgiven and was saved from getting fired from his job. Sri Ramakrishna Dev saw Haran's condition and said one day, "If you like the video, please do comment below and subscribe us." Sri Ramakrishna Dev saw Haran's condition and said one day, "Look Haran, you are lying in the fields after smoking domestic ganja. I will give you a premium quality imported ganja. Just have it and see how it becomes a fun." Haran stood with his head down in shame. After this incident, he became too ashamed to meet Sri Thakur very often. A few days passed. Seeing that Haran was not coming to take the imported ganja, Sri Ramakrishna crushed a dry wood apple leaf of Goddess Kali's feet and wrapped it in a leaf of shala tree and sent it to Haran's cowshed. Getting it from Sri Thakur, Haran was very happy, thinking that he'll get to taste imported ganja now. He immediately ran towards the canal to smoke, poured the supposedly imported ganja into cannabis mill and started smoking. Haran became extremely satisfied. He returned to the garden with a cheerful mind. A few days passed. Haran no longer went to the canal to smoke ganja with his fellows. One day, his old fellows caught him and asked him why he didn't join them anymore. Haran said, "Sri Thakur has given such strong ganja that one won't feel like smoking any other ganja after smoking it for once." Haran's addiction was gone forever after that one day of marijuana. Haran then became everyone's favorite. Every evening, he used to appear at the Kirtan event of Vishnugar. He retired from temple work and formed a group of Kirtans. At home, he would sit in front of Thakur Paramahansa Deva's idol and sing Kirtan. In psychology, addiction is often referred to as substance dependence or substance use disorder when it involves substances like drugs or alcohol. If the addiction is related to activity or behavior, it can be called behavioral addiction or process addiction. Creating an illusion to help someone overcome addiction is not a recommended or ethical method in psychology. Instead, evidence-based therapeutic intervention, namely cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational interviewing, and contingency management, commonly used to treat addiction. These approaches focus on understanding and changing thought patterns, motivations, and behaviors associated with addiction, promoting healthy coping mechanisms, and providing support for recovery.